What's up, guys? Welcome to another TGD video. My name is ShdwDark, your Ninja Dad.
And I'm Bambam, your RPG Dad. What's going on, guys?
And this is our 1-year lifting anniversary.
1 year.
Back in 2017, this was me. Before I started lifting, I had problems sleeping, and I knew I had to make a change and decided to go all in and work as hard as I could to get the weight off. And it turned out that in 1 year you can get a lot done.
It's true. If you guys look, this next picture is me from a year ago, and then you have me now. I haven't made as big of a change as ShdwDark over here. I've had a little bit more
Gains are gains.
trouble with my eating. I'm a big boy, I like food, but we're going to go a little into that in detail in just a minute, but this is going to be some tips and tricks, just some
stuff we learned throughout the year.
Stuff we learned that might be able to help you.
Alright, so throughout the year, you kind of understand how things work as you do them. So we're basically, throughout the year, I didn't know what I was doing. It's kind of, you're getting information from everywhere, and you're trying to find what works, and it's a lot of trial and error. So I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that have worked for me and some mistakes I have made, because you're going to make mistakes. Everyone's different.
Pretty much. We made so many mistakes in the beginning. I mean, I don't think we really saw any results probably for the first month, 2 months.
Yeah, and it'd be foolish to expect instant gratification. Don't go in expecting that. It's a slow
and that's
process.
the hardest part. After working out for 1 day, I was expecting to lose 25 pounds, and I didn't, and I was mad.
Yeah, so don't expect that. 80% of it is what you eat. 80% of it is nutrition, and the other 20% is the work you put in the gym, lifting weights, running, whatever it is you do. It's not going to help you that much if you don't change your eating habits.
It's not 100% about eating healthy.
Yeah.
It's you can still have a donut stick, a zebra cake, some little every now and then. As long as it's all about excess. You can't eat constantly every day.
Oh, and avoid sugars. Sugars is a no-no. You want a nice, balanced amount of your macronutrients. So you want your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. Don't be afraid of carbohydrates. If you're putting in work and you're lifting, or you're running, or you're doing something that burns energy, carbohydrates are your friend. Don't starve yourself. I went into my diet, well, I don't want to say diet, I hate that word, my nutritional change by not eating at all. I was eating less than 1,000 calories a day, and for the first month, I was dropping weight like crazy. I went from 252 pounds in the course of a month and a half down to about 225, and it was doing it the wrong way. So eventually, my metabolism shut down. It went into starvation mode. So everything, no matter how little I ate, my body would hang on to every little thing I consumed, and I wouldn't lose any more weight. And I had to waste another month basically refeeding my body and getting my metabolism back up and running, which made me gain about 10-15 pounds and lose a whole bunch of time in my year. So do not starve yourself. That's a stupid idea.
Hardest thing is getting into the habit of eating right and going to work out or exercising every day. My suggestion for me, right off the bat, I tried to do my nutritional changes. I tried to stop eating as much, I tried to eat healthier, and I tried going to the gym every single day. It made it so hard, and at the end, what I found worked the best was I kept eating crappy until the gym became a habit. Until I looked forward to going every day, and then I started working on food. Because if I tried working on both at the same time, it was so overwhelming, it killed me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, baby steps.
I couldn't.
Baby steps.
Tiny little steps.
No cold turkey, never. You got to introduce these habits, get rid of bad habits and replace them with newer, better habits, but it takes time to form habits. Okay, so if you're going to the gym and you're lifting and you're trying to make gains, the best spread that we came up with was hitting every muscle group 2 times a week. So you're going to want to figure out how you're going to spend your days lifting and what groups you're going to muscle groups you're going to target in order to hit each one twice a week.
Make a plan.
Exactly.
Know what you're going to do before you get there. Don't just go there and be like, okay, I'm going to do this today. No, before you go, know what you're going to do. walk in, get it done. The two of us spend an hour a day at the gym 5 days a week.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
It's the intensity. Every set you do needs to feel like torture. It needs to be absolutely just agony. And when you do that, your body will respond, your muscles will respond, you will be sore, and you will start to see strength gains and also just muscular gains and stuff on physically on your body.
When I started, we both had about the same max. Every month, at the end of every month, we would do a max, whatever was the highest that we could lift once. My highest at the beginning, I'm not kidding, was probably like 165.
I was right there with you.
Yeah, not kidding. That's crap numbers, especially for someone that's my size, with the size that I have everywhere. Like, I should just naturally be stronger, but it was all wimpy fat. That's all it was. And now my max is about 250, and ShdwDark over here is swinging around the same numbers.
Close. I'm a little under him. He's world's strongest boy right now. Supplementation is not necessary. You're wanting to get fit, and you want to live the fitness lifestyle and start making those habitual changes. And so you might feel pressured to buy supplements. They are not necessary. Supplements are supplemental to a good diet and a good exercise plan. So if you're getting serious about it and you're like, hey, I need some protein, I need a pre-workout to get me into going to the gym, and you have a really good workout plan and you're eating well, then yeah, look into supplementation. But if you're getting started and you don't know what's going on, or because they are expensive, they're stupid expensive, and I'm poor, I work at Walmart, I make no money. Supplementation should be secondary. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it, just work hard.
Cramps. My muscles would cramp up, I would hurt, it would suck. Potassium. Okay, you can get a huge bottle of potassium pills, bananas. That was a thing for me if you're having that problem. Like, I remember doing leg works out, my legs, I couldn't walk afterwards. I was hurting so bad, my legs would cramp up. I'd get Charlie horses at night while I was sleeping. Just sitting on the couch, I would stretch wrong. Charlie horse.
Yep.
Yeah. And then also, what we do is, or what we started doing, I still do the vitamins, the multivitamins in the morning.
That's just good for you.
Those are good for you. And they'll help balance out some of those little things that you're not 100% getting to. And those multivitamins are cheap.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know, but
Should be doing those anyway.
get your Flintstone gummies and eat them.
This is something that came up often throughout my year. I plateaued maybe 4 or 5 times, and they were hardcore and depressing. When you plateau, you need to pinpoint the problem. You gotta be honest with yourself and figure out what's going wrong, and then you need to correct it. Maybe it's because you've lost so much weight that you're starting to get diminishing returns, and maybe you need to recalculate your average maintenance calories and then subtract more calories from that to start cutting again. Or maybe it's a strength plateau and you're starting to lose strength or whatever. You gotta figure it out, be honest with yourself, and plow through that plateau. Otherwise, you're just gonna get frustrated and you're gonna end up quitting, which is the absolute worst thing you can possibly do when your goal is to lose weight to begin with.
It's true. My first plateau hit with strength about 3-4 months in. We were going really hard, really strong. My strength, I'd started lifting, 60, 70 pounds more than I was before. Then one day I just couldn't do it. Our other buddy that we went with, he could still do it. We had been equal that whole time. Suddenly I couldn't lift as much as him. I was losing weight, and how much have you lost, ShdwDark, in the year?
About 65, 66 pounds.
I'm down 50. I haven't made it as far as ShdwDark, but I'm hoping to do
50 is still a good grade.
50 is still pretty good. I'm happy with it. I want to get another 50 to 60 this year, hopefully. But losing that weight, especially as fast as I did in the very beginning with the eating and everything, you're going to drop that strength unless you're absolutely perfect in everything you're doing. And let's face it, how many of us are perfect? It was a huge, huge hit, like mentally, emotionally. Immediately after that, I put on 10 pounds. I started eating a little bit more, just not thinking about it, and it sucked.
It's a slippery slope.
You gotta remember, when you plateau, you just have to change up a little bit, find what's going wrong, and push through.
Anyways, I've been ShdwDark, your Ninja Dad.
I'm Bam Bam, the RPG Dad.
I hope you found this video helpful, insightful. Hopefully, maybe you're wanting to do this, or you've had it in the back of your mind kind of haunting you, like, hey man, I need to get in shape. Just know that I'm a really shitty person. Like, I'm lazy, I'm stupid, and if I can do it, literally anyone can do it, and that sounds...
We are both so lazy, you have no clue. And it's so hard to get started on this.
And it sounds so rote and generic. I know everyone probably says it, but it's true. Like, I literally just, this shouldn't have happened, but it did. So here I am to kind of give you what we went through in the year, the ups and the downs, and kind of reflect on how our year went. So if you found that helpful or you liked it, found it enjoyable, please like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy.
Thanks guys for hanging out with us tonight. Hope we helped you out a bit. Good luck. If you're going to start on this, good luck. Let us know a year from now. Give us your before and after pictures.
Send nudes.